11 men convicted of a catalogue of gang-related crimes, including 6 counts of murder. They're all members of the notorious Gooch gang. Colin Joyce and Lee Amos were the gang leaders. Joyce was found guilty of murdering Ucal Chin, who he believed was part of rival gang the Longside crew. Alongside Amos, Joyce was also found guilty of murdering Tyrone Gilbert at Ucal's funeral and attempted murder for shooting another man there as well. At the time of the shootings, Joyce and Amos were on early release from prison for a previous firearms offence. The families of Ucal Chin and Tyrone Gilbert gave their reactions through statements read by the police.
No one can ever put right what these men have done to our family, but we hope that by locking them away for many, many years, this will mean that no other family will ever have to go through the heartache and the pain that we've all had to suffer.
Tyrone's death has left a huge gap in our family. We talk about him every day with the children. The oldest two often ask where he is and when he's coming home. It's heartbreaking to think they'll grow up without their dad. He loved his children so much. As a family, we should be celebrating Tyrone's 25th birthday today. Such simple pleasures have been taken away from us by the evil these men have committed.
The brothers Narada and Ricardo Williams, together with Aaron Campbell, were also found guilty of murdering Tyrone and attempted murder. The three of them, alongside Hassan Shah and Aaron Alexander, were guilty of conspiracy to possess firearms, that related to a shootout in Moss Side, and conspiracy to supply Class A drugs. Ricky Moss was also guilty of conspiracy to supply Class A drugs, while Kyle Wint and Tyler Joel Mullings were guilty of possession of firearms. The 11th man, Gonu Hussein, was the only one to plead guilty to conspiracy to possess firearms and conspiracy to supply Class A drugs. For security reasons, the trial was held here in Liverpool, far from Manchester and the gang's old territory. Since it began last October, the jury has sat through 6 months of detailed evidence and took 6 days to reach verdicts on 26 counts. In the dock, some of the defendants smiled and even sniggered as the jury returned one guilty verdict after another. The convictions were secured by witnesses who bravely broke the wall of silence that had been protecting these men. One woman told police of a machine gun wrapped in cling film and hidden in her attic by the gang, who'd used her Moston home as a safe house.
These witnesses, the 6 witnesses that came forward, were absolutely crucial to this evidence. They were individuals who participated in activities with the gang, some of them. Some of them have admitted their own criminality and culpability. And without them and their crucial evidence as to what day-to-day activity was like with these gang members, we couldn't have got this prosecution home.
More of the details can be found in tomorrow's Manchester Evening News. In the meantime, this trial gave us a glimpse into a world where these men used fear, violence and killings to intimidate and control. And tomorrow, they'll all be sentenced. Ben Bland, Channel M News.